Hello, good evening, my wonderful people. How are you guys doing once again today? I'm so glad to be in your midst, as usual. Okay, I'm going to delve straight to the topic of the day. And as it is coming out, it has been alleged that the children of Ooni of Ife have lashed out so aggressively at Queen Ashley for daring to demand that Queen Naomi drop the name of Ogunwusi before asking to be freed. Now, wow, look, you just imagine this audacity. It's looking like Queen Ashley has not learned anything from the last infamous statement he made after he gave birth to 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 her prince. Because where is this coming from? If you ask me, is she asking Queen Ashley for this freedom? Has she not turned herself to the Oni himself, or is she now the mouthpiece to this man? Which can see finish with this for God's sake? Okay, so it has been alleged that she is saying that Queen Naomi is still retaining her husband's name and not returning the royal mansion, which is a gift from Oni in the first place. And that if she's not returning the royal mansion, I mean, why is she still bearing the name that they should? I mean, should relinquish that name. It should just, jettison that name. But my problem or my quarrel with this assertion is who now made her the mouthpiece of the Ooni of Ife? Who? It is appearing, every day that this is one person who is ever determined to create maximum havoc, in my opinion. Because where is this coming from? I'm sure you guys know the foundation to this her misplaced aggression towards Queen Naomi. A lot of you already know this, so I wouldn't want to go into that. But don't forget that statement she made the last time, that her prince is a crown prince, that thing is still reverberating all over the Ife kingdom to today. That thing created maximum problem in the palace for the Gese royal ruling house, and it sort of brought the two ruling houses, that is the Gese ruling house and the Lafogido ruling house, in almost fisticuff, But due to the intervention of elders from both families, they were able to quell it. And don't forget that the Gise family actually forced Queen Ashley to make that public apology, not just to Queen Naomi, but to Tadenikao and Queen Naomi's family. So apparently she's still smarting from that disgrace, that she went through, that she was subjected to publicly apologize to Queen Naomi. So maybe she's just smarting from that disgrace, and that is why she's now doing all this. But how is this her duty to make this demand for God's sake? How is this her duty? Who sent her? Is she now the Ooni of Ife? I believe this woman is determined to unleash maximum mayhem on the palace with the level of volatile disposition that she has not assumed of recent. The Oloris have always had their eyes on that royal mansion. I know. I know that in time past, some of the other Oloris have had eyes on that royal mansion. But the funny thing is this: the Oloris make it feel like they have not gotten anything from the Ooni of Ife throughout their time or their stay in in the Ooni of Ife's palace. You guys should know that the Ooni of Ife is a great man, he's a very wealthy king, and is a man that has that loves his wives from what we hear. And his demand, is known to always give gifts to most of the wives. So as he's giving to Queen Naomi, he's also giving to each and every one of them. Okay, so even though we also know that he has a special affection for Queen Naomi, and what he gives to Queen Naomi are usually the best of the best. Okay, but that notwithstanding, what Dione has given to Queen Naomi is entirely hers. What she does with it shouldn't be anybody's headache, honestly. So some of them even had more, but envy will not let them look away from those very things that Queen Naomi has been freely given. What a shame. Don't forget that not too long ago, the land that was given to Queen Naomi, which initially was rejected by some of them, God turned that place around and some minerals were discovered in that place. And this is what is now transforming our queen, dear Queen Naomi, to becoming a billionaire, not a millionaire again. She's going to become a billionaire from what we are gathering. Not too long ago, we were told that she assembled a crack team of engineers, um, engineers, who are going to, I mean, look at the to kickstart that mineral prospecting business. So maybe, who knows, maybe it is that envy saying that, oh, she's going to start making big money. Maybe part of that envy is what is making Ashley behave like this. The Ooni of Ife is alleged to have countered Ashley and her fellow co-conspirators that how can Queen Naomi drop the name? Oh my God. Imagine, the Ooni is even asking them, have you divorced her on my behalf? Ask them, oh, ask them, have you divorced her on my behalf? Do you realize she bore me, my heir apparent, my first son? Ooni is alleged to have asked Queen Ashley and her fellow co-conspirators. Okay? It is even alleged that Dr. Elizabeth Jackridge and Ooni of Ife's daughters challenged Queen Naomi's audacity. Yeah, I like this about Dr. Elizabeth Jackridge. And I also like this about Ooni of Ife's daughters. These are people who stand for everything that is upright. They like justice, they like fairness and equity, and they are known in the past to have always stood by the side of Queen Naomi, because these are people who know the kind of atrocity that she has, I mean, witnessed in that palace when she was there. So, we are hearing that the Ooni of Ife's daughters and Queen Jackridge, I mean, they spoke to Queen Ashley in a way that I'm sure she will regret for the rest of her life for ever daring to make such comment. They spoke to her in a very, very, I mean, condescending way from what we gathered, and they said they went further to warn her to desist from such evil tendencies, as she might face serious repudiation like she did when she ran her mouth and the now infamous Crown Prince conundrum. Okay? So this is what we are hearing at this moment, and we decided to bring this to your very doorsteps, as we always do. So my question now is, do you not think Queen Ashley is chewing more than she can swallow at this time? Please leave your comment. Okay? So thank you so much for listening to this story as they are breaking. I want to thank you especially for those of you who keep liking our videos, for those of you who keep sharing our videos, but most importantly and essentially, those of you who keep subscribing. God will bless you as you continue to do this. Thank you so much once again, and enjoy the rest of the day. Bye bye.